Hey, welcome back. Joe's house tips and house hacks here. We're going to continue to talk today about the importance of cleaning your chimney if you have a wood stove. So we showed you about cleaning the chimney above the house. Now you need to clean the chimney below the house. So as you can see, here's our wood stove here, and the chimney goes. There's a pipe that goes from right here off the back of the stove, and then goes on up out there. So one of the important things is when you take off this chimney that goes from the back of the stove up to the top, make sure you stick a bag or something. I've got a garbage bag, and I used hockey tape to hold it up there because when you open and close a door, it changes the air pressure in your house, and it can suck all the dust and dirt and the soot down inside your house, and then there's going to be some unhappy people in the house breathing that all in. So I tape that off so that it seals it up, and then I make sure, because my pipe, which I've actually taken outside already, I took it all apart and took it outside. Just make sure you mark if there's more than one piece, which I have about 6 or 7 pieces that all join together. Mark all the pieces so you know exactly how they go back together, so you don't mess that up. And you don't want to have extra holes, because mine, I've got little wee self-tapping screws in them, and that's what holds it all together. So, and make sure you put the pipe back together the proper way so that the soot actually, if it does drop, it actually drains down back inside the pipe below it, and then goes down inside your wood stove. You don't want it the other way, because you don't want the soot blowing up and out. So anyways, the other thing is, so you want to make sure, so at the back of the stove here, there where the pipe sits down, you want to give that a good vacuuming. I use a powerful shop vac. I actually have a couple of them. I have a Craftsman and I have a Rigid, and both they're the 2-inch pipe, but I could suck a ball up 2 inches thick or 2 inches round right up my shop vac. So make sure you got a good powerful one. So you want to clean that out, and then you want to make sure that your inside the firebox, you want to make sure that's all good and clean, and make sure you vacuum all around the blocks and everything in there. Get all the soot out. Have yourself a good, fresh, clean start to the year. What I do, so on our door, it gets a bit of soot and ash and stuff build up on the door. So what I do is I just take wet newspaper, and I wet the newspaper, I wash the door off, and then I take some dry paper towels and I clean off any residue that's left over. It works really good. There's lots of different ways to clean. You can buy chemicals and different sprays and stuff, but I find just a wet newspaper works really well. Make sure that you vacuum off all the dust and everything off your stove as well, and make sure that the seal around your door here, make sure that's in good shape, because if it's not, you can buy other ones. That helps keep the smoke and the dust and soot and stuff from escaping out. It also helps keep the stove airtight, because this is an airtight stove, so it'll burn. The wood burns for a long time. Also, too, on this particular, every stove's a little different. So this is not a be all to end all video. This is about, it may help you with what you have. So on the bottom of the stove, there's a little tray. And as you can see, there's not very much in it. I haven't cleaned this out since last winter when I shut the stove down, or actually we just quit using it. So I'm it's in October now, and it's starting to get a bit cold, so I'm decided to give it a good cleaning. So I'm gonna vacuum that all out and make sure it's good and clean, and then we'll light a fire and see how she goes. So, but that's important, because one of the things that can happen is the soot can build up inside the chimney, and it can actually catch fire, and you don't want that. The other thing is make sure, I know some people don't, but make sure your insurance company knows that you have a wood stove. It really doesn't cost all that much. Most companies less than a couple of $100, if you're anywhere within 5 or 10 kilometers of a fire department, especially. So anyways, there's your tip for today. Making sure your wood stove is clean before you light it. You can also buy blocks that are intended to burn in your fireplace or in your wood stove. That's supposed to help clean your chimney. I've never used them. I do have a couple. I just try to keep my chimney clean, that's all. So anyways, there's your tip for the day, and happy burning and stay warm. Until next time, have a great day.